guys, I am Chris Kaler.
And I'm Amber from Kyuujin, and today we're back with you for Bleach 1000-Year Blood War Season 2, Episode 1.
Yes, last episode, Ichigo just fucking forged his Zanpakuto, or rather his two Zanpakutos. So he had a discussion with who we thought was Zangetsu, the old man, and turns out that that was his Quincy powers. That's why he looks like Yhwach. And at the first we felt a bit betrayed, but Zangetsu, or not Zangetsu, told us that he wanted Ichigo to not be a shinigami because it would lead to suffering, and so he looked out for him and he tried to block his powers, but over time he saw that Ichigo decided to be a shinigami himself, that it was his choice, and so he started supporting that. And now he just wants to see him be who he is and just strive. And so Ichigo told him, like, you know what? You say you're not there anymore, but you're still a part of me. You're my Quincy powers. Thank you. And hello over there, you're also a part of me. You're a part of my powers. So he's not gonna ask for their powers anymore.
This is our powers, my power.
They're all one soul. And so he pulled the swords out of the fire and it was fucking epic, and now he's got his two Zanpakutos. His true power.
Shinigami Holo Zanpakuto and his Quincy Zanpakuto.
Yes, so we're ready for this new part, this new season of the 1000-Year Blood War. We also know that Ishida has joined Yhwach. Man,
I'm hopefully thinking that this is a plot and he's still on our side.
we're gonna have to talk to him, but let's jump in this first episode of the second season and see what they have in store for us. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more of these episodes, and check out our Patreon for the full-length reactions.
Let's go. Story of life.
The birth of Quincy's.
Looks like it.
And so I give you my power. Crazy imagery. Are they all feeding him?
Yeah. All of those Quincies are feeding him.
Yep. He is the amalgamation of so many people's power. That's why he's so strong.
Love the opening.
It feels like an old style Bleach opening. I like this. Even Yhwach has a style. Don't go with him, Ishida! So somehow they'll still manage to spoil us. I mean, Yoruichi might come back. It fits. The two guitars are his two swords.
Oh, nice.
I don't like this foreshadowing.
I don't want to see friends fighting each other.
Again. We were past that.
Soul Society は深い傷を
Ichigo, you're hot as hell.
情けないの
Well, I mean, sorry.
千年ものたちを弱くした
それを見てただけだろ
Huh?
それもわしらの務め耐えるのもわしらの務め必ずまた来る
Yep.
未来にな
And we're gonna be ready for it.
Next time, we get
世話になった
this.
な
Bye.
どこへ行く
決まってんだろ来る前に戻らねえと
殺されに
He did say he wanted to train you.
ままでは勝つことなどできん
Still, even after the forging of the sword.
終始北条
And somewhere you got Ishida, I guess.
夕幅派兵官
Now that they write his name like this, it'd be easier to actually say it right. Yuhabaha. Yeah.
してのリッター千年前死神どもの非道なし同胞を失い危機に陥った流られた我々は千年の時を待った
But you gotta ask yourself why they attacked you. We need all the facts.
死神どもを滅ぼし誇りを取り戻す時が来たのだ諸君らに知らせがある来い
Oh, shit.
Oh man.
I am disappointed.
あの野郎
同じ壇上にいるの？
Because he values him.
石田雨竜最後の食い石だ私は
Oh, fucking hell.
後継者に指名する
They worked for him all this time. They did so much, and he just forgives them like that. No, forgets them.
どういうことだ
Ichida, you're not gonna be liked.
異論は認めぬ。ここにいる全員が手知ることに。
You better have a good explanation for this, man. Or at least you better be ready for a beating and then switch sides.
イラついてるから部屋に来て。
光栄であり
I
ます。
picked you. Ah, shit! Not for what you thought. Hee!
またこんなに汚しやがって。
ハッピーちゃん。部屋の中にもいいでしょ。
イケメン
The
選
fuck?
ぶ癖をどうにかしろって言ってんじゃんか。
She picks handsome guys, but not to fuck them.
でギャーギャーやってんよ。
顔出せば相当ムカついてんでしょ。
くったらない。
全然わからね
That's the expected reaction.
え。とすれば陛下だけだ。
Like I said, they've been working their ass off for Yhwach the whole time, and they just get rejected.
後継者くんつまんでみたら。
はあ？
Successor
みたいに言うんじゃねえよ。
みたいに言うじゃん。
ね。
くそ、どこ行くかよ。ど
Hello?
こ行くバズビー。どこにも行かねえのかよ。俺はよ、てっきりあんただと思ってたんだがな。
Things change?
後継者なら文句なかっただろうぜ。何もねえのかよ。陛下のご意志が全てだ。口を差し挟む余地はない。
If he was supposed to be the successor, that means he would trust Yhwach and follow him
こいつ
blindly.
譲れくれてやって
So he'd be the one to accept Ishida, maybe.
やってやら落ち着けバズビー。ついてんぜ。今のあんた
So what's it like when you're pissed?
落ち着いてるね。こもなかった。落ち着いてるよ。ナックルバール。喧嘩は良くない。やめときな。
He reminded me of Aizen for a sec.
美味しくもなんともない。毒にしかならない。分かってるはずさ。次期皇帝。
I really don't like this man.
儀式の前にお尋ねしたいことがあります。僕が後継者なのですか？
疑問か。後継者と定めた理由などわからぬか。なぜ生きている。史上唯一のクイーンシーだ。理由がある。
ずっと考えてきました。僕は生かされたのか、何をすべきなのか、祖父の手記にありました。死神とは決して相入れぬ存在であること。僕が何者
We
に
were
Yeah, but
friends.
Ichigo is also a Queen Shi, dude.
Yeah, he made it work.
僕は
He didn't know,
決して
but
ここに来た死神を葬るために。
Ichigo needs to slap him.
共に来るのだ。見せてやる。
かしこまりました。
desolation,
granted, he's not-
destruction, death.
He's not the only Quincy who survived this. His father survived this. I guess it's the bloodline. Like, they were pure. They were, I don't remember the name of it, but they were...
But he's technically not pure because his mother wasn't pure.
but apparently pure enough to survive.
じきに目覚める。人を与えよう。
The
お
god
前に
Chris.
は私と同じ文字を。
I know Ichigo. He'll probably feel a bit betrayed, but then in true Ichigo fashion, he'll be like, you had some stuff to figure out, man, but now wake up.
早速だが修行を始めるぞ。
Okay, okay.
与えられた時間を
You'll be a part of this next part of the story. Good.
元気にしてるかな。
Training 2.
Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
It's a good trying.
イチゴよ、勝つことなどできん。死神を超えてもらう。
What, we need to become a god?
使い方を鍛えたところで死神のままじゃ。
なんだよこれ。
始めるか。
Let's start with the basics. Oh, shit.
まかりならん神聖なる
Ooh.
恩師が確かめさせてもらう。
Come on, man.
知ってるかな、イチゴくんは。
心配なんですか？
食えない人でね、連れて行ったのもダメなのか否か。
Still don't really know why they picked him. He
Because
is the
he's the
strongest. It's like you're the only one with a chance, so.
頭下げてお願いしてんねやないかい。
頭下げてんねん。電話越しでもわかるわ。出へん。
とにかく任せたからな。お前
That's love.
ないのだ。この選ばれし者か。ほらな。
小包が届きました。
早っ。ピンとか届けられるんかい。しかも手先に。
連名です。黒土まゆり。
ああもう。やったらええやろクソが。
He has been working on something.
爪
Kurotsuchi
を直したい。決してや。
fixing the shittiness of it.
読んの。
当たり前やろボケ。
My girl woke up.
Rukia!
Training together, okay.
Is Byakuya still baiting?
He's drowning.
Oh.
It's fine though, everyone. Ah!
ついなおい
修行の何がきついのだ
向いてねえんだよ味方に刀向けんのも
What's the point of doing that
I don't know.
口切れず本当ですか兄様が回復なされ
then? Okay.
He's done baiting.
He's been bathing for like 5 episodes.
He was just enjoying the spa.
心配は無用だ力は未熟に過ぎることを知っている流られたからには
Be better.
のぼせるに身につけねばなるまい
Yeah. Good attitude.
回復したのかいつ番号交換したんだ食べるようになったの当初は身動きも取れずばかりだった連中が
Okay, it's a test of endurance then. The overcoming power, overwhelming power.
はい
As soon as you can support the power, you're strong enough to do something. Yeah.
知るわけないでしょ
Hey, Tatsuki!
I barely recognized them,
志田
man.
君もいないんだし
とごめんよ
Just randomly meeting the friends.
いけないことがあって来たんだ
What are you planning,
お
man?
別れについて
Goodbye!
Why goodbye? What's wrong?
いちご
He's not coming back.
特殊な場所でねとは思うけどもう心配なのはつけて戻ってくるかわからない
He
Like if
won't
he's
be
too
the
strong,
same.
if he's too strong, he's not coming back here.
現世に影響を及ぼすことも考えられるそうなった場合彼を現世に返すわけにはいかない
Bitch, no.
He's a human being. He's alive.
ためにそっちに行ったイチゴ
And you take him away from his life.
閉じ込めるってのかよ
その場合はそうなる
今の家庭通りになる可能性は
万に一つ
Yeah.
かそれ以下だよ
But it's Ichigo.
It's 1 in 10,000 and you thought it was necessary to freak out his
程度の
friends?
可能性の話をわざわざこんな
友達の君らに黙っておくことがどうしたと言えるかい
True.
はいこれ
What the fuck?
A pass to go to the society?
I guess, maybe.
ソウルチケットと言ってね
To
万
visit.
が一の時ソサイティまで行くための通
おー
行切符だよ
Thank you.
今日明日のことじゃないんだ滝の話さ
It's actually really sweet. It sucks if it were to happen. It would freaking suck because he went to help people and now he'd be like stuck away from his family and friends.
Knowing Ichigo, he might be the one chance of a 10,000.
レコムンドで普通に過ごしたり血を助けたり血のために頑張ったりいいなって思
The stranger who no one wants to show to us, who we think is Grimjo.
I'm sure it's Grimjo.
ずっとみんなで助け合ってお互いの世界を大切にし合って
We barely see them.
ずっと始まりませんでしたって
The fuck?
What the heck is going on?
Is it them already? Oh, it's them already.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
この景色は異常事
Another massacre.
が起きててこんなことがあるかよ精霊体が消えた
Fuck.
カイザー下山を知っているか
封じられしクインシーの鼓動を取り戻し理知を取り戻し力を取り戻す
続きがある
And overtake Soul Society or the world in 9 hours? 9
9
days?
日間を世界を取り戻す
Fuck!
9日間
We have 9 days to stop him.
Shit!
The last
last
9
9
days. Shit!
Damn it! Damn it! What are you?
We need to talk.
You need a good slapping, man.
It's like they were there in their shadows. They're just waiting. Oh.
Seriously? Does Ishida knows the whole truth? Or
Well-
some of it?
No, he knows.
Because if he does, Manny can make up his mind of his own. After everything we went through together, he knows that Rukia, Renji, a bunch of the shinigamis are good people. They're fighting for peace to just protect other people. And he still does this shit.
We need to talk to him. We need a straight answer from him. But the way I took it, he read about, like, I'm guessing the reason why he, survived or he kept his powers when his mom didn't and Ichigo's mom didn't is because they were considered unpure. He's not the only one who survived this. His father still has his powers, right?
Yeah.
So that's bullshit. But that aside, I'm guessing like they were a part. I don't remember the names, like I said in the episode, but I know that they were a pure, strong brand of Quincy's, like kind of like the main line of Quincy's, and that's why they were so dead set on keeping their bloodline pure and safe and all that, because they needed to keep it strong and going. It is true that if we go with that, Ishida's blood, like Uryu's blood, is mixed because his mom wasn't a part of the main line.
So technically, yeah, his blood is not supposed to be pure, technically.
But he's still... I mean, still, he was considered pure enough to keep it.
Strong enough.
Strong enough, yeah. There's got to be more to it than we know. But what I understand is that Uryu read that if he survived this, if he kept his powers, it's because it's been his destiny all along. Like, it's who he is. It's who his family is. And his whole life went towards that path of becoming, like, Yhwach's follower, or Yhwach's successor even, and his friendship with Ichigo and his, him trying to, help the Shinigamis and be a part of their story and do stuff for them was just a pathetic attempt to make something work that was never supposed to work in the beginning. Like, it's kind of like he's writing it off as we tried and see, we're constantly fighting and stuff, and we're just, dodging the inevitable, but eventually it was never gonna work. Like, I don't know. That's why I want to talk to him personally, like with Ichigo face to face, because we need to know how he got to the conclusion that
how it affected him.
Because, like, okay, let's be frank. Their relationship has always been intense, but they made it work. And Ichigo's, he doesn't know, but Ichigo's life is proof that we can make it work. So, man, how can you just write off a friendship like that to follow a fucking dictator who's freaking intense, man?
And who is behind the death of your mother.
Yes. Like, I get the whole, I read, like, that in my book. Like, I don't, that's why maybe he read something that we don't know, but it sounds like he's saying my very existence was about following Yhwach, and like I'm supposed to represent that. Like, if it wasn't for Yhwach, I wouldn't exist. Like, I'm the logical descendant.
True. To be fair though, at the beginning when we saw all of those Quincy's giving their life span to that baby, to the rebirth of Yhwach,
that's their purpose.
That's their own purpose. It is true that when he was younger,
they all descend from him.
Facial design, it kind of looked like Ishida.
No, they all descend from him.
I know, but if his purpose is to be Yhwach's successor, yeah, I can see it, but it's still bullshit.
I guess, like, he's been looking for his place. To be fair, he's the last Quincy. He didn't know anything about his baggage aside from what he's been told when he was a child. Like, he was not old enough to understand everything. Now he's found his brethren, he's found what he thinks is his family and his purpose. And it's kind of like you're being told, like, yeah, you were born in this family, so your job is to help your family, right? And it's us, we're your family.
Yeah, but if your job and that family is to just give more energy, lifespan, your life for that whole man who doesn't care about you at all, we've seen that. This is not a
cat found a bag of popcorn and he stole it. What the fuck? Sorry.
This is not a lion. This is not a king. This is a dictator, like you said.
I think what Uryu needs to understand is that it's okay to break from what has been set in stone for you. Like, you don't have to do, kind of like, okay, when you're a child and your parents tell you that, oh, I want you to become that in the future, and they prepare your whole life and they set it in front of you and they tell you this is where you're gonna go. Some people accept it, some people don't, and he's accepting it, but he needs to understand that it's also okay to refuse that path and not go with it. Especially since, man, you're basically agreeing to killing people that you were friends with, people that you hung out with, people that sheltered you, welcomed you, not at first, but eventually. We need to talk to him and slap him around a little bit. We need to take that bag away from the cat. It hurts because it's a friend. It's gonna feel like a betrayal. And like I said, I believe, like Ichigo, it's gonna hurt at first, but he might be saying like, okay, you took some time, right? Like you took some time to think about this, but
No,
you
wake
need to
up,
wake up.
wake up, man.
Ichigo, who's apparently on a path of becoming so strong, he might not be able to go back home.
And you know what? You know what is the craziest thing about this? He might be that one chance in 10 million. You know? He might be.
I'm not gonna pretend, because we know how it ends, right? Like, we've read the last chapter, and he goes back home, man.
Yeah, but
So
still.
we're not gonna pretend he does it.
There's gonna be some hardship in the between.
I just feel like I get the reason why, like, he's like, Ichigo would not like his friends to be left in the dark if there was a chance, like, without an explanation, without
That he
a
can come
goodbye.
back.
Yeah, so it's nice of him to show up and tell his friends what's going on, but still, it's one chance in 10,000, and you're freaking them out over
You mean
this.
10 million?
Well, I don't know, but still, it's nice of him to also give them passes. For one, like, these guys have been aware that something is going on for a little while now, and they never got a chance to be a part of it fully. And yes, they're not strong enough to survive facing this situation or this world, but to be given a pass, it kind of says that, well, you're a part of this, now you can see us, you know, we understand that you exist and your friend is saving us all, so we'll give him this boon and we'll help you guys, you know, reunite if something were to happen. But it is freaking me out to know that there might be a chance, like, that this was implied, that he'd get so strong. And to be fair, he was already strong enough back in the day when he fought Aizen that they were not feeling his Reiatsu at all. Right? He was already that strong. So we're saying that he might get so strong that he surpasses that.
He might become stronger. I mean, right now he's embracing both sides of his soul, Quincy and Shinigami / Sholos.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's gonna become way more stronger than he used to be.
I liked his whole, like, okay, you're here so we can train you before they come back, because they will come back. Thanks.
Hey, you forgot the training part. And they want him to become above a Shinigami, right?
Yeah, because we don't need a Shinigami. We need a freaking god at this point, because Yhwach, I believe, is some type of god. He's that strong. And to be fair, like, Ichigo is not just a Shinigami. I think this is what they also mean. Like, you need to rise beyond Shinigami. You need to be Shinigami, Hollow, Quincy, you need to be all of that together. But there's also the question of what they have in store for
So la
Ichigo.
tambouille.
La tambouille?
La tambouille.
Yeah. But no, like, when they brought them here, they said that they wanted to reform the Gotei 13.
Seirei, yeah.
They needed to have their captain strong, and so they healed Byakuya, they healed Rukia, Renji, and now they're training them. Great. But they also said that they wanted to bring Ichigo for another reason altogether. And we still don't really know what that reason is, because so far he's been going through training too.
Yeah. What is that reason?
I don't know. Like, is the point to make him strong enough and then send him back down so he can fight Yhwach, or is there something else? Because it sounds like he's here for another purpose, and if it's another purpose, then why is he just training like the others? I'm a bit afraid of what they have in store for him. But we'll see. The others down there in Soul Society, they're also worried.
I'm complaining about his training. I'm gonna watch it.
I'm not complaining about watching him too. Rukia and Renji, it looks like, they were in a place, kind of like, you know, when you're facing someone with a strong Reiatsu, it's so strong that you can't move.
You can't move, yeah.
So it was a similar bit, like, build your strength and your endurance until you can stand up straight and not crumble under the pressure. And as soon as your endurance is strong enough to do that, then you can start training. That's how you'll get stronger. So I get it, and I like the whole Byakuya being like, you stood in the water like longer than anyone else ever in the past. Don't let it get to your head. He's like, I'm not letting it get to my head because I was defeated.
Not yet. I'm gonna become stronger to let it get to my head.
But that's the thing. He's like, I'm nothing special, man. I was defeated. I cannot afford to feel like I'm strong.
Seeing Byakuya being sort of humble, it's nice.
He was humbled. He was humbled quite a few times in this entire show, but in this fight against the Quincy's, he was obliterated. He was pretty badass doing it, but still, like, it was too easy. So I like that he's not stupid. He knows he needs to get stronger, and he's gonna accept the help.
I need to see my Zenbon Sakura again.
Yeah, we need to take our Bankais back. That is one thing we need to achieve. But, everyone is training. Uryu needs to be slapped. It was nice to see our friends. The new design for a sec made me not recognize most of them. Tatsuki still looks like Tatsuki, but the other two, I'm like, whoa. Keigo especially, I'm like, who's that? Oh! They really changed, but it was nice just to at least get one scene with them. Yuzu and Karin, we see them like in passing, but at least they exist. That's
At least they're there.
That's more than Yuruichi for now. She's in the opening.
So she might be there.
Yeah. And Orime and Chad are also training in Fuecomundo with the Arancars and with, pretty sure it's Grimjo, but they're keeping him a secret. I'm surprised that he's taming himself enough to hide under that cape, if it's him. Because, like, I don't remember him being calm at all.
But I'm pretty sure it was Grimjaw, right?
It's the same hole placement, so...
Yeah.
And I think people confirmed it in the comments anyway, so it is him, which is interesting because then that means that basically to defeat this new threat, my theory that we're gonna bring back the others...
I mean, it's gonna be something to just cooperate with our past enemies.
Now, look at
like
all...
Arancars, probably Aizen.
Look at all our previous enemies. You know, the Soul Society arc, the two biggest captains we fought were Byakuya and Kenpachi. Who did we recruit for this next, part? Byakuya and Kenpachi. After that, we fought the Arancars, and our greatest enemies who survived, because let's be real...
Yeah, we kind of killed Kyora.
Kyora's dead, but Grimjo and Aizen. I'm thinking Grimjo is right there, ready to help, and Aizen is the only one so far that we haven't recruited, but
okay, you know what?
Wait. And then the Fullbringer arc, we got, I don't remember their names, Ginjo? And what's his name, who were also taken from the Rukangai and are currently training. So, all our previous enemies except Aizen are currently training to help us win this fight.
But
Aizen might be another one that we recruit.
You know what I think might succeed in defeating Yhwach and his army is the combination of all of our powers, Shinigami, Holos, Arankar, and Quincy. So hopefully, Ishida will come back on our side.
The whole point of this is that Quincy's and Shinigamis should not mix, like they should not be friends, but we need to prove everyone that no, it is possible, right? We were enemies once, but we can be friends now. So in this mentality, this storyline that I'm thinking of would be amazing because we were once enemies with these guys, but we can surpass that and become friends when there's a bigger enemy to face. This is great. This is in line with everything else going on with the Quincy's. We can do that. And Ishida could represent, the Shinigamis finally being at peace with the Quincy's. Especially if he is Yhwach's successor. Switch sides, man.
That would be a huge slap to Yhwach if he changed side again.
Yeah, well, it's not going to be now, for sure. We need to suffer a little bit first. In any case, so season 2...
What about those 9 days to conquer the world?
That's the time frame we have to stop him.
Do we have 9 episodes?
We have more than that.
Okay.
So hang in there. Season 2 has just started. It's going to be freaking intense. I'm excited. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode with us. If you want to see the next episode right away, it is on Patreon already. You can check it out. The link is in the description below.
If you don't want to, the next one shall be on YouTube next week.
Yes.
So see you next time.
Bye.